What a great song. That's called Runaway Train. Kristin Rader, right here on the Chris Stop program. I was telling Kristin during the song that I just absolutely fell in love with her music, and I know those of you that are listening have as well. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to go and check her stuff out. Now, Kristin, if they want to purchase some of your music, where do they go to do that?
Well, you can always go on iTunes for Kristin Rader, and also you can go to my website, which is KristinRaderMusic.com, and we have everything on there. All my songs, you can purchase posters and different things, so they can check me out there.
Sweet. And I want to encourage everybody to make sure you buy this stuff, you don't steal it. Because normally I would say I'll hunt you down, but you are a Christian artist, so we'll do something. We'll figure something out.
Right. We'll do something big, huh?
Yeah, something really big. You'll be sorry, okay?
That's right.
Doggone it. Now, do you have merchandise on your site too?
I do. I have all my merchandise listed there.
Okay, you said posters like T-shirts.
I do. We're actually in the process of making some T-shirts, but I do have posters on there, and then we have some CD bundle packs of the different CDs that I've made.
Oh, sweet. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to have to get a hold of your schedule and come check you out live.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a shout out.
Oh, nice.
You'll have to tell everybody who you are. That would be great.
I'll feel important that night. I'll be like, yeah, that's me.
You are important.
That's me. Yeah. Oh, I've got to ask you this too. And when I call you this, it's a term of endearment. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you have a dorky picture of yourself?
You know what? I could probably find a few. We were looking through a few family photos from back in the past last night at Thanksgiving dinner, and I had a few that I wish did not exist. So
that's what I want.
You one.
That's totally what I want. And see, what I do, I put that on the Working on Being Awesome wall. It's the Wobble wall on the ChrisStopProgram.com.
Uh-huh.
And I link that to your Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then you'll be immortalized in the Dork Hall of Fame.
Hey, that sounds like something I've really looked forward to my whole life.
Sure. Well, it just what it basically says to people is, hey, it's okay to be yourself,
right?
No
exactly.
matter what. And you'll be proof that you can be a dork and just very, very attractive as well. And so you'll give hope.
Right, just the whole package, right?
Right.
You could be a dork and then smile and look normal, correct?
Right. You'll give hope to the rest of the dorks in the world. You really will. But I know, I see. I've got, Martin says, don't worry, I won't steal music. Good fans buy to support and make sure they can make more music. Martin's got it right.
Yes, thank you so much, Martin. Big shout out to Martin.
So that's the point we were trying to get across there.
Yes.
I just got a picture of a dorky picture from the Rebecca that I just had on the show. She's dressed up like Mario.
Oh, wow. That's a good one. I don't know if I can beat that one.
Well, it's not really a competition, okay, Kristin?
Try not to make it about that, right?
Okay, it's not all about you. Okay. All right. So now, how long have you been singing?
Oh, my goodness. I've been singing all my life. I don't even remember when I wasn't singing. Ever since I was a little girl, probably about 5 years old, I've been singing on stage. It's just something that I always knew I wanted to do.
Now, is it easier, because you talked earlier about performing in front of a handful of people or in front of thousands. Is one more difficult than the other, or do you ever still get nervous?
You know what? I still get nervous, and I take that as, I don't know if this is right, but I always take it as I want to do a really good job, and that's why the nerves kind of kick in. I always get nervous, maybe my first song, and then I kind of move along with it, and then I'm fine. But, I've actually noticed that I get more nervous in front of small crowds versus the larger crowds for some reason. I just feel like they're very close to me,
Sure.
and when they're sitting so close, like I feel like they could feel me breathing. They're sitting so close when we're in those living rooms or different things like that, or family gatherings. So now the large venues doesn't seem to bother me much, but the smaller ones, they get to me every now and then.
Isn't that weird?
It is. Isn't that strange? I guess
It
I think
is.
they're listening to me more because a lot of times in the larger settings, people are moving around or they're talking or it's just a concert outdoors. And so I don't think they're paying
Hmm.
attention that much.
Well, I guess when there's a few people, it's more intimate. It's like a first date.
Absolutely. You don't want to mess it up. You think they really are putting a lot into this. They're
Hmm.
wanting to make sure it goes well.
Right,
So,
right. I never thought about it like that, but I guess it'd be like a first date compared to like hanging out with a bunch of friends. Yeah,
absolutely.
so maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Maybe, maybe.
Okay, now I've got this just incredibly important question to ask you, and this question could quite possibly change your life.
Okay, I'm ready for
All
it.
right, the life. You may want to sit down and take a deep breath.
Get prepared,
Right,
right?
right. Now, if you could have any superhero power, anything at all, what power would you choose?
I would love to fly. I would love to be able to fly. I've always, it sounds silly, but as a little girl, I've dreamed. In my dreams, sometimes I'm flying around these buildings like the birds and getting to see everything from up in the sky. And that's something I think I would enjoy being. Maybe Supergirl, Superwoman, something like
So you'd
that.
want to be able to
Probably is what I would choose.
like bounce bullets off your chest and stuff too. Like
Yes,
the strength.
absolutely.
Okay.
Throw all that in. I would love it.
Well, as long as you use it for good,
That's right.
I guess you could go as Supergirl for next Halloween.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Then I could send you a picture and maybe I'll beat out the Mario. You think? You
Hey,
think I could do that?
well, like we said, it's not a competition. Okay.
That's right.
Now you're going back to the studio coming up pretty soon.
Absolutely. December 20th, I'll be there in Nashville recording my new single for my EPK.
Well, why don't you try to get a gig while you're here and pay for the trip, and then me and Allie will come out and see you.
Absolutely. I would love to do that. Would love to meet up with you guys and get to know you a little bit better. Maybe see
Hmm.
face to face who I'm talking to over the
Sure.
phone.
Well, we could sit out in the audience and stalk you first, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And maybe I could have a really small setting so that I could be really, really nervous.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect. I could yell out your name and just embarrass you and all kinds of stuff. It'd be so much fun. I could throw
That's
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
I think it would be just great.
Now we're going to run out of time if we don't watch it. We've only got just maybe a little less than 10 minutes left. So
Okay.
I do want to make sure that we play your other song. So let's get that in, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap it up. I guess we'll because I have another burning question I've got to ask you.
Sounds like a plan.
For sure. Now, this one's called Undeniably You, and this one's my favorite.
This is your favorite.
This-
That's good.
yeah.
I'm glad you like that one. That was actually my first, well, no, I'm sorry, my second radio single. Undeniably You is the one that my manager chose. So I guess you picked the right one.
Okay, so give me some insight on this song.
Okay, Undeniably You also is a song that just basically talks about everything that goes back to the circumstances in our life comes back to Christ. And, how we can all focus it on Him instead of ourselves, because sometimes we make it about ourselves. And ultimately, it's about Him and the plan that He has for us in our lives. So, Undeniably You is a very fun hip hop song. It's one of my favorite ones to dance to. And a lot of times, it's the ones the children enjoy the most. So, really enjoy that one.
Now, can you dance, or do you just like move?
I could try to dance. No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a good dancer. I'm a good dancer. I'll be doing a music video soon, and hopefully I'll
Oh.
be doing a little bit of dancing in there. I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I guess I can hold my own a little bit. How does that sound?
Well, that's
Will that
good.
work?
That's good. I mean, as long as you're willing to learn, you're okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't look stupid out there, if that makes sense.
I do, and I'm okay with it. I really am. Now, when you do, or when are you going to do the video? That's big news.
Well, that'll be after the single comes out. That's something the record label will be contacting me. I'm not sure exactly the dates on those yet.
Okay, well, keep me posted on that.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Okay, and this is Undeniably You, Kristin Rader on the Chris Stop program.
You watch me fly, you let me go. I try my wings, but we both know how lost I'd be, how far I'd fall. I'd hit the ground, I'd hit the wall. When I'm spiraling down, Lord, you turn me around in a ways that only you can do. And then
Undeniably you, Kristin Rader, on the Chris Dot program. I am having the best. I feel like you could have been my sister somewhere.
You know what? We probably need to check the bloodline because that's probably a possibility. I'm thinking
Maybe somehow we got separated.
That's right. Somewhere at birth, I think we were separated. That's for sure.
I do want to say this on air because you snuck this in when we were off air. You actually invited me over for next Thanksgiving, and I want this recorded.
I did. So that is recorded. You are invited down with the family in good old Alabama. We'll give you some sweet tea, some good turkey. You'll enjoy it.
I'm all about it. I really am all about it. Now, if people want to tweet with you or Facebook with you, stalk you on your website, whatever they want to do, buy your music, where can they go to do this stuff?
Twitter at K Rader Music. You can find me on there, and also Facebook, Kristin Rader Music, as well as my website. And I love it when my fans kind of connect with me and tell me maybe something that's touched their hearts that I said, or something that maybe can encourage the other people that are on my Twitter page. So that's a great way to keep up with the concert dates and the events and photos. And whenever my music comes out, I'll make sure to post some details about that and some of the upcoming shows, so they can go there for all the info.
You know, some of the people that are listening on the live chat right now, I can give you some instant feedback. Very nice music and song. Can't explain how much I loved it. I simply love her music, and that's just what they're saying in the chat.
Well, how sweet. I just would like to hug all of them. That is so kind. I'm a Southern girl, so I make sure I hug everyone that I meet. So that's one thing that I enjoy doing.
Well, there you go. And see, guys, there you go. So if you ever get a chance to meet Kristin, you'll automatically get a hug.
Exactly. Thank you so much for the encouragement. That really means a lot.
Now, if you are wondering what I'm talking